Support Court with Judge Van der Bee is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB1068, Bookman case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You may be seated. Doesn't look like the mom showed up today.
A 21-year-old father, Mr. Bookman, is navigating the challenges of raising his son alone after a one-night stand unexpectedly turned into a full-time parenting responsibility. The child's mother is completely absent, nowhere to be found, not even in court, leaving him to shoulder the role of both parents. In the courtroom, the judge is prepared to take decisive action, setting the stage for a story filled with heartbreak, determination, and sharp courtroom exchanges.
Mr. Bookman, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, first of all, I'm going to say my woman, Felicia, is a deadbeat mother. She left me about 7 months ago. I'm 21 years old.
Wait a minute, is her real name Felicia, or are you just calling her
No,
Felicia?
her real name's Felicia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, whatever it is, I don't know. It was a one-night stand, and then, all that thing, it's just in the past. But the problem is I work 2 jobs.
Bookman comes out swinging, calling the mother a deadbeat as he lays bare the harsh reality of his daily grind, working 2 jobs, keeping up with insurance, covering diapers and bills, while Felicia is nowhere to be found, not even attempting to co-parent. To him, this is abandonment in its rawest form, raising the question, is it neglect or simply cowardice?
I'm looking at an empty
So my
chair.
problem is how am I supposed to be able to take care of this child by myself, and I'm stuck, not be able to afford everything when it comes to groceries, when it comes to clothing, when it comes to everything, all the other expenses. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Okay. How long has your child?
He runs through every expense like a sorrowful Walmart receipt, food, clothes, and everything in between, while Felicia remains a ghost, completely absent. The question hangs heavy. How is he expected to survive the demands of parenting alone with no support? And really, how long is too long to wait for help that never comes?
Yeah, and never hit me back up again.
So you were the fling?
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Well, you said it was a one-night stand, so
Well, I'm not gonna
she
lie,
got up
ma'am.
and left you after, the morning after?
Be honest, ma'am, I might have took it a little bit more than what it intended to be.
After
When
one
I
night?
lie, I love that woman a lot, but I guess, sadly she doesn't love me.
Well, I believe in love at first sight too, so.
This is where Sidon's story turns tender. He admits it began as a one-night stand, but he caught feelings quickly, falling in love after just that single night. The judge teases him lightly, but beneath the humor lies something serious. A young man who longed for a family yet was left standing alone, holding nothing but a baby bottle.
Man, I'm 21, and I had dreams and I had opportunities, and, myself, got carried away with women. And, all I'm asking is, for this woman to come into my child's life and be able to take care of what a mother should do, right? And my issue is that I'm stuck doing all these things while this woman, God forbid, I don't know where, is not even trying. And it sucks because I've reached out to her, I've contacted her.
What does she do? Like, does she work?
I don't know.
At just 21, this young man once had dreams of his own, but now is balancing them with baby bottles and heartbreak. He claims that while he's been the one parenting, Felicia has been out clubbing. The question is clear. Does that sound like a mother shirking responsibility or simply running away from it?
But, that's no excuse, man.
I agree that it's definitely not an excuse, and that was definitely a Felicia move not to show up to court today. So you are asking for some type of child support?
Yes, I'm asking just a little bit to help this child and all that, because I feel like, it takes 2 to tango. So I feel like it should be definitely 2 people helping a child, not just one person and all that. All I'm asking is to be able to take care of this child and help.
The judge confirms what everyone already suspected. Felicia didn't even show up to court. Classic. Meanwhile, Bookman isn't asking for revenge or trying to stir up custody battles. All he wants is child support, just some help. And honestly, in the middle of this entire saga, it's the most reasonable request of all.
Court today, and according to the court documents that you filed, she was served to be here, so we can go ahead and move forward with what it is that you're asking for. Unfortunately, though, because I don't have any financial information on her, I have to set her child support at minimum wage, okay?
Since Felicia was legally served yet still chose to disappear, the judge proceeds without her. With no income information available, the only option is to assign minimum wage child support. It isn't a miracle solution, just a legal step forward, but at least it's something.
She has one other child, right? Or no, this is her only child, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that I know of.
That you know of.
I don't know if she's going around and shit, but you know.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So I'm sorry, I misspoke. Her gross is $1,200 based on minimum wage. Her net is $1,092.78 for one child. That brings her child support amount to $219 even. And you said you pay $108, correct, in health insurance?
In insurance every month.
Okay, so you will, she will have to reimburse that to you. And you said
Now the numbers at the table: $219 a month in support, $108 for health insurance, and $1,530 in back pay. At last, this young father is getting official recognition that has been carrying the weight alone. But recognition doesn't pay the bills, and acknowledgement isn't the same as dollars in hand.
for the back pay. So her child support obligation is $219 per month, plus the $108. Then we're going to have her pay back child support for 7 months. That'll bring it to $1,533. I'm gonna have her make that payable at $50 per month, okay? So $219 plus
Felicia is ordered to pay $377 a month, but with no job and no paycheck to draw from, the burden still falls entirely on Bookman. He continues to shoulder the weight of parenting alone, raising the question, should a court be able to do more when a parent goes completely missing in action?
without any income information, without knowing who her employer is, we don't have the information to send to her employer in order to deduct those payments. However, when she does find suitable employment and we're able to send the order to an employer, then we'll be able to deduct those payments. And in the meantime, she'll
Bookman has reached his breaking point, and the frustration is clear in his voice as he asks, how long do I have to wait? Even the judge admits there's no real answer. What he's facing goes beyond finances. It's emotional warfare.
Well, you'll keep doing it as you've been doing, which I definitely commend you. However, until she is working, money probably won't come to you just yet. But at some point it will, once she starts working and we're able to send that order to an employer.
So how long am I supposed to wait? I mean, the woman's been out of my life for 7 months, me in this child's life.
Right.
She hasn't paid at all. How long do I have to keep waiting?
That is a great question, sir, but unfortunately I do not have the answer to that question.
You can't get her ass in here?
Well, I would like to get her in here, and please don't use profanity. I believe you used it the first time and I didn't really catch it. You were a little emotional, so I was giving you some leeway.
Tensions reach a peak when Bookman lets a curse slip, prompting the judge to check him, though his desperation is obvious. The judge keeps it real. Yes, he now has a court order, but without Felicia working, it's little more than paper. It's the cold truth, wrapped in legal tape, and it won't pay the bills.
$77, look at it like this. When she starts working, you can come back and ask me to increase her child support. And that'll be something that I would definitely entertain because right now it's set at minimum wage. So keep doing what you're doing. I applaud you. However, this is where we're at today. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any other questions? Is there anything further?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing further, you're
What began as a one-night stand has turned into a one-man battle. Mr. Bookman may have walked away with a court order, but in reality, it brought him little relief.